been about 2 weeks since we've been in the house, so it is a mess right now. I've been cleaning and trying to get things organized so that I could do a house tour, but as I was cleaning, I realized that I started changing things, so I want to do the house tour as is, show you some of the really cool things that we got in the house whenever we bought it, and just show you around. It's very exciting, and let's go! Welcome to the entryway of our home. Our house is split into two equal parts, so the left side and the right side, and then in the middle are where the staircases are. So this is the front staircase, and we have a back staircase as well. This is our front living room. It came with these curtains, the organ, and this very interesting green fireplace. What's so awesome about this space is that there are natural hardwoods under the carpet, so I'm really looking forward to removing all of the carpet in the area. I had a chance to meet the previous owner, and he was here cleaning up and he was chopping stuff up, and I told him, I was like, I want everything in this house that is a wooden furniture piece. And thankfully I told him that, because he was like, I was just gonna cut everything up and throw it away, which would have truly broken my heart. One of the things that he would have cut up was this piece right here. Originally, Jared and I thought that this was just some sort of a wooden hutch. We didn't open it or anything in the walkthrough, but whenever I met the owner, he actually showed me what it is, and this is probably the coolest piece that we now own. The coolest thing that came with the house, like, for sure, in my opinion, but let me know what you think. When you open it up, it is this beautiful old record player. It currently does not work. I'm hoping that I can try to figure out how to make it work again, but for now I just need to dust it because it's quite dirty, but it is so beautiful. And here's our living room. So this half of the house was added on to later. I believe that the left side was built in 1887. This side was added in the early 90s. And then the study was added, I want to say in like 1960, I believe is what he said. So this all is an add-on from the early 90s, including this fireplace with this green tile. I love the mantle, but the tile has to go, which will be a project eventually. But this is our first living room, and then you just walk straight back to the second living room. I really do think that this mantle is so beautiful. It needs some work, but it's so pretty. And then I don't know what this is. If you know what this is, please let me know, because I thought that it was a door, and whenever I moved it, this whole thing came off, and I don't think that it's supposed to. So this is another piece that looks like it would just be some sort of a wooden hutch or like a side table or something, but it opens into an old sewing machine. This sewing machine is a Wheeler and Wilson, which was bought out by Singer in 1905, so it is quite old. I sent this to my friend Bethany from Craft with Bethany, and she sent me some information about Singer buying out Wheeler and Wilson, which was super cool. I just think this is such a neat piece and happy to have it in my home. Moving to the other side of the house, this room is what we will be calling the music room. We're going to put the record player in here, and hopefully I can get it to work, but we're really looking forward to having this room updated. In the initial walkthroughs, I thought this piece was kind of cool. It opens up, but upon further inspection, it was broken, so we did get rid of it. Also, the previous owners loved cats and had just cats and lions all over the place, so you will see that throughout the house. Off the music room, we have the dining room. We did purchase all of this furniture from the previous owner, so the hutch and table, chairs, everything was left from there, but really all I cared about was this mirror. I am in love with this mirror. It's got a hold on me. I don't know what it is. I'll show you in a second. In this hutch, there is some china. They left quite a few pieces of china throughout the house, just in the kitchen, in the dining room, in the living room, there was some china. So none of this is super valuable, but we have it, it exists, which is great. My personal favorite that they left is this 2000s flute. Just a reminder, that was 23 years ago. Anyway, here's the mirror. Isn't it beautiful? The kitchen was fairly recently updated with these beautiful cherry cabinets and this stone tile. Some of this is not my jam, specifically the fact that it is an orange kitchen, but we can paint that. And this door leads us to the basement, so let's go down there. Apologies for the vertical recording on this one. It's the best I could do with what I had in the moment. So this is a rather odd space off the basement, and then the basement itself is pretty big. Fun little fact about the previous owner: 2 owners ago, she held pottery classes down here, which is why you see the bathroom stall over there and the vibrant painted cabinet. We did have and continue to have some old house plumbing issues in this house, which is where all of the water spots you see are coming from, but we will be having the plumbing fixed eventually. The last owner that lived here was an eclectic person and had quite unique taste. This lamp was certainly bought because of the lions. It had to have been, but here's a creepy little weird angel baby lamp with lions on top of it, and here are some more lions. Told you there's a lot in this house. This is just the minimum, really. Back upstairs, we do have a sunroom off of the kitchen, but it was filled with junk, so I will show you that whenever I get to it as a project makeover. Please remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. This is our butler's pantry. It is also the same color orange as the kitchen, so it will be getting painted too. Everything you see here was left from previous owners, including these tchotchkes, weird cats. You're going to see some more angels, some more plates, a lot going on here. A lot going on here. When we moved in, we used the study for a catch-all for things that we didn't want. So the weird angels, nasty dirty fabrics, etc. They all just collected in this room, which is off of the second living room. Our house is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, and this is the first bathroom. It was updated fairly recently. That plate is covering a fan. I do not know why, but here's our first bathroom. I actually really like these pink tiles. At first I wasn't a huge fan, but they've grown on me. This is the primary bedroom. Oh, I love this space so much. I cannot wait to make this room over. Jared initially pulled up the purple carpet for me, which was such a huge help. I just didn't get to record beforehand. This light is unique, not my vibe, but we'll roll with it for the time being. And the closet is huge. We will not need this much space, but it is very much a nice to have. Next, we have the room that collected additional creepy things. So the basement obviously had a lot, and this room has a lot. There are some alcohol bottles in the ceiling tile somewhere, so that will be a nice treat to find whenever I redo this space. One thing about me is that I did name every single room in this house. This room is the green room because it is green. This is where our spare bed is, as well as Jared's clothing. This is the lavender room. It is really large. Basically what they did was they knocked down part of the wall and made the 2 bedrooms into 1 bedroom. This is where all of my clothing is housed and where our bed is. Next we have this bathroom that's got like very interesting lighting. So this light switch turns that light on, but then this light switch turns that light on, and then above the toilet here turns the vent on, which is over the top. Other thing that I was really excited to have was a linen closet. I don't know why. I just was. It's so exciting. And the last room that we have up here is the other blue room. So this is where all of my stuff that needs to go into the attic has been stored. This door right here is kind of odd. The purple room was two rooms originally that they've opened up. So this door initially went to the purple room, but it's now just walled over on the other side, and this room goes to the attic. And the last space in the house tour is the attic. Two owners ago, they seemed like just the coolest people. They used to have roller skating competitions in this attic. Off the attic is an extra room. It looks like a closet, but honestly, it's about the size of a bedroom, so I call it an extra room. Also in the attic, we saw that the old wiring is knob and tube, so some of it does run off of knob and tube, which is unfortunate, but for now, we are going to leave it and we'll update it eventually. I think it's really important to use what we have in the house and really preserve the charm of having an old house. So what I'd really love to do is take the wood details that we have, the beautiful wood doors, all of the trim work, all of the, wooden elements that we have, strip them down to their original wood and see what I'm really working with and try to use as much of what's in the house as possible, so that way I'm not modernizing everything and removing the charm of the old house. Another thing is that I will be removing these carpets as soon as possible. So probably either this evening or tomorrow I'll get to work on that, and hopefully we can preserve the wood floors. I know that there is wood floor throughout this entire house, and I really would love to save that if possible. There are a lot of areas that I'm seeing now that are just not salvageable, so hopefully it's not all like that, but we'll see. It's an old house. You get what you get here. But that's everything that I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the house tour, please remember to subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any of the updates that are happening in this house. I'm going to take you through my design process, all of our ideas that we have, and just every step of the way to bring this house back to life.